Hello, First Lutheran Church. This is Pastor Edward here for my home chat of March 31st, 2020. Just seeing how everybody's doing first. Um, Today, our topic is children. And I have a little bit of a story here to read for the kids. But first, I would like to just touch base with the parents. And I know a lot of people are anxious. On Twitter, someone asked me, in the fact that I'm a professor of education, how do we cope with this new situation where we're having to teach children? And I have 5 very simple tips that I'd like to share with you. Number 1, first, realize you won't be perfect. And that's okay. You don't have to be perfect. We live in a perfection-based society. And at these times of crisis, that doesn't work really well. Do the best you can, and that's okay. As you grow into this, you'll just naturally get better. Second, don't be afraid to reach out for help. Send me a message. One of your children's teachers, maybe, ask them for help. There are resources for you. Do some research on the web. Third, keep things simple. You can grow it later, but at the beginning, just figure out how to get through things where it works. That's okay. All of us who were teachers, we started out that way. The first year of teaching was just really stressful, and I understand. So just give yourself a little grace there. Fourth, spend a little time researching how to do things or about technology or materials. And here's the most important one. Finally, number 5, make sure your kids know that you care. Don't let the anxiety about teaching overwhelm your relationship with your child. That's still most important. As an educator, I always teach people what's most important is that the kids know you care. So there's some tips. I have others. By the way, I'm doing something called Teachable Moments. And if you want to go to that, you can go to edwardmooney.net/moments. And I have a number of videos I've recorded about how to help your young person during this difficult coronavirus time. Anyway, back to the main event. Today, we're going to read a book by Michael Hall called Red, a Crayon Story. My wife, by the way, Caroline, I have to give her credit. She loves children's books, and she's kind of infected me, well, it's a bad word to use nowadays, with the love of reading children's books. I'd forgotten how much I loved them when I was a kid, and I did. So this is a story about a crayon named Red. Do you notice anything unusual on the front cover there? I won't say anything. He was red, and there he is down there. Are you seeing anything of interest there? But he wasn't very good at being red. Uh-oh, that's not a red fire truck, is it? Uh-oh. And his mom said, oh dear. His teacher thought he needed more practice. She said, I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this. And there's red right there. But he couldn't, really. He tried. His teacher made these beautiful red strawberries, but look what Red did. Oh, my. And the teacher said, oh, my, let's try again. His mother thought he needed to mix with other colors. She said, why don't you two go and draw a nice round orange? There's a yellow crayon and there's red. And they said, a really big one, a really orange one. So they decided they were going to do that. Oh no, look at that. They made a big greenish one. And Red said, oops. Oh. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. Do you notice what the grandparents look like? They're little tiny gray and silver crayons. Grandma said, your class is making self-portraits for Parents' Night. Wear this warm red scarf. And Grandpa said, nice, it's so you. But it so wasn't. And Grandma and Grandpa said, oh dear me, there was red. Uh-oh. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Let me read you what all the crayons are saying below. Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Don't be silly, it says red on his label. He came that way from the factory. Fuchsia said, frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Grape said, well, I think he's lazy. Army Green said, right, he's got to press harder. So Steel Gray said, really apply himself. I just love these colors. Sunshine said, give him time, he'll catch on. And Sea Green said, of course he will. Love those colors. I've always loved crayons. But he didn't catch on. And there he is down here, a blue ant. Ugh. All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. Here, this will help hold you together. You see what the tape did there? The scissors thought his label was too tight, so he snipped and tried to loosen the label. I thought he wasn't sharp enough. The sharpener helped by trying to sharpen him there. But even with all our help, all our hard work, oh, look at that, everything was not red. He just couldn't get the hang of it. You know, there should be a red light here on the signal. And look at how blue felt. Oh. One day, he met a new friend. Barry, will you make a blue ocean for my boat? There was Barry's boat. By the way, Barry is B-E-R-R-Y, like a strawberry or something like that. And Red said, I can't draw water, I'm red. And Barry said, will you try? So he did. Oh, do you see something there? And Barry said, thank you, it's perfect. And Red said, you're welcome, it was easy. What's going on here? But he didn't stop there. Look at this. He drew bluebells, blue jeans, blue birds, blueberries, blue whales. He drew, and all of a sudden he thought, I'm blue. It was blue, and everyone was talking. Let me read you. Olive said, my son is brilliant. Amber said, who could have known he was blue? Hazelnut said, I always said he was blue. Cocoa Bean said it was obvious. Barry said, his blue ocean really lifted me. That's a good one, huh? Sea Green said, all of his work makes me happy. Brown said, his blue strawberries are my favorite. Apple Green said, he's so intense. Yellow said, I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. Gray said, I hear he's working on a huge new project. And Scarlet said, he's really reaching for the sky. What do you think his new project is, huh? You want to see? And he really was. He was drawing the whole sky blue. It was red, I guess. Was out there drawing a blue sky. Isn't that really pretty? And that is Michael Hall's Red, a Crayon Story. I love that book. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a little bit of fun and some love today on March 31st, 2020. And I hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you're helping mom and dad out. This is hard right now, but they care about you. You mean everything to them. And I look forward to seeing you in church again. I've missed you. Take care. God bless you all.